Hey, what's up, everybody? Mark McKinnon here. What a few months it's been. So I hope you and your family and your loved ones are all safe and secure during the COVID pandemic. Certainly, we've been getting a lot of work done here at the office. I wanted to give you a quick update on things that are happening here. Let's start with the Kickstarter. So it's that close. And I know it's been a long wait, much longer than we expected it to be, but we're going to be getting those books shipped as soon as we can. They're on the boat coming over from overseas, which is great. There is one bit of bad news, unfortunately, and that's regarding the expressed option that we had. Unfortunately, we're going to have to cancel all of the express orders, other than a few locations, Canada, for example, because we had copies shipped over. And the reason why is the express cost for freight has gone up 3 to 4 times from what it was a year ago. So we've used this method before when we get advanced copies shipped over, maybe for a convention or for some other purposes. And the costs were expensive, but reasonable. And the extra we charged for the express shipping should have covered that cost under normal circumstances. But right now, there's fewer planes flying all the time. And also, the planes that are flying coming out from China are filled with PPE equipment. And that's going worldwide. And so the cost to try to get something else on those planes has gone up tremendously. And unfortunately, we just can't offer it for the price we did. We'd have to charge $50, $60 extra. That's on top of the regular shipping charges just to have that express done. So for almost everyone, with a couple of exceptions, we're going to be canceling certainly everything in the US and most other countries. And really sorry about that. I know that some of you had hoped to get it earlier, and we thought we could do it. Unfortunately, that's just not possible. So we're going to be refunding all the money. That'll come shortly. Japan Anime Games will be handling that. So we'll be refunding the $10. Regular shipping fees will apply. Whenever the boat lands in our North American warehouse, then we'll be shipping out the regular copies. So I'm sorry that we're going to have to do it this way. It's unexpected. Certainly lots of changes with COVID, but I didn't expect the shipping costs would go up quite this much. So that's something that we're going to be doing. And if everything holds, August, September time, you'll end up getting your books. It's still a little unpredictable what's going to happen at the customs, as always, but we're confident. We're in the last phases here, and your patience and your understanding has been really appreciated. It's going to be worth the wait. BESM is awesome. And if you have the PDF already, of course, you'll know how great it is. But as I mentioned, we haven't been idle during this time, and there was delays with the printing, with COVID, and getting the approvals done. But that gave us a chance to get a lot more work done. And so we're actually ahead of schedule on some issues. Some products are done and ready to go to press, and other ones are well underway. Some are contracted, some are practically finished. So the good news is BESM is going to have an absolute banner year in 2020, because we are going to be doing another Kickstarter in September, either late or mid-September, depending on when the shipping of the first Kickstarter is, because we don't want to even think about running a second Kickstarter until we know the first one has been fulfilled. That's our commitment to you, so you can know that we're very serious about getting it done, and that you can see the quality of the BESM books whenever you get them in. So the second Kickstarter will focus mainly on the kind of the centerpiece is BESM Extras. So this is something that we mentioned in the BESM core book. BESM Extras is the kind of optional rules, expanded rules, enhanced options. That's going to be in the focal point of the new Kickstarter. But that's not the only thing we're doing. So the BESM Extras, there's also going to be the Dramatis Personae hardcover. And this is a collection of the 4 PDFs that were sent out for everyone for the first Kickstarter, plus another dozen new entries. And that'll be collected in a gorgeous hardcover, so you can have a really comprehensive book of NPCs to go along with the core book from many different genres. There's also the 2D Animinies. So these are going to be little cardboard cutouts, so punch boards with little anime characters. Think of your standard 3D sculpts that people use on the minis board, except these are cardboard, significantly cheaper. We can offer over 100 of them of different types, and it will be a very reasonable price point. You just kind of put the cardboard minis into your plastic stand and go from there. There's also something new. It's a dice tower we're going to be doing, and that's combined with dice mats as well. So the dice tower is a cardboard constructible BESM focused dice tower that'll help you roll your awesome BESM dice on the table. But we're also going to be packaging that with neoprene dice mats that are flat. They have little snaps on them so you can make into your little dice trays, and good for rolling from there. So that'll be a nice little accessory, especially if you pick up the BESM dice. It goes along great with that. We're also releasing the print version of the BESM Adventures #1 that we gave out free as our thanks stretch goal for the first Kickstarter. So that'll be part of the second Kickstarter. And then there's also another special product we haven't announced yet. We'll be getting more information in a couple weeks. And it's just a small little extra little book that's going to come out in the Kickstarter. So there's going to be 6 different products that are going to be focused in the second Kickstarter. And one of the things we're doing is not making the mistakes we did the first time. So first of all, approvals are done. That's great. So that's all ready to go to press. And what we're actually doing is taking steps to ensure that we're going to be working with printers that allow us to get fulfillment done significantly faster. In fact, when the Kickstarter is over, we anticipate within an incredibly short time after that, all of the Kickstarters will be fulfilled. So none of these waiting months and months in order to get something fulfilled. This will be ready to go. And so by the end of 2020, there's going to be over a dozen BESM products. So as I mentioned, BESM to 2020, stellar banner year for it, which is going to be fantastic. And once you get all those products in your hands, you're going to be able to run a campaign as soon as you can get together with people or run them online. Obviously, COVID is presenting a few challenges with the physical distancing. And speaking of physical distancing and challenges, one of the things that we hope that will help you kind of explore things in different ways and maybe add to your BESM campaign is the TriStat Emporium that we launched a couple months ago. This is something that we announced in the first Kickstarter that we wanted to do, working with the licensor in order to get that done. And yeah, we have a half dozen or so products up there from different publishers, adventures and PC collections, the firearms book. So this is just an awesome resource for people that want to publish their own BESM stuff. So TriStat Emporium on Drive-Thru RPG. Check it out if you haven't done so already. It's certainly not a secret. It's been out for a while, and some people are really taking advantage of getting those third-party books for the BESM line. So that's just a kind of a quick update on what's going on with BESM. Again, our apologies on not being able to fill the express shipping as we thought. It's not costing anything. We're going to refund the money. But yeah, COVID, everything changed. And we appreciate your patience with that. On the upside, the amount of work I've managed to get done here at the company during the lockdown and the quarantining and the physical distancing has been pretty substantial. There's several products that I can't talk about yet that we've been working on, which is pretty amazing. And we're looking at 2021 being a pretty spectacular year for BESM as well. So keep an eye on social media, keep supporting the Kickstarter. Keep a lookout for mid-September, late September is when we're going to be launching the next one. And, thanks to our partners at Japanime Games, we expect the BESM line for the first Kickstarter. They're all going to be available in retail stores in September, as well as, of course, on our website. So if you go to besm4.life, and that will give you a link that you can have if you wanted to pre-order anything or if you want to find out more information about the future Kickstarter when we're ready to go with that. So hope everyone is safe and secure. Keep wearing those masks if you're in one of those areas that requires them, and look forward to seeing you online. Thanks.